Alright, this oversized book cover poster, this whistle, this banana, and this cute little dog named Esther. These are all examples of props that I've used in making videos, giving presentations, and yes, telling stories. It's a physical element that provides a sensory-based interaction that trigger mental and emotional responses in audiences for the sole purpose of enhancing your story or the presentation. What I find fascinating is that entrepreneurs rarely tap into this resource, and it's a shame because it's a powerful asset that every founder has access to. Hi, I'm Lynn Graft, founder of Storytelling for Entrepreneurs, where we help founders leverage the power of story to launch and grow their business. I believe entrepreneurs need to leverage resources whenever we can, and props are a great example of a resource that we can always take advantage of. That's because they're everywhere. Literally, there are physical and visual assets all around our daily lives. And most of these items don't cost anything, are easily accessible, and these are things that we can use at our discretion that audiences instantly recognize. And it's like having this inventory of assets all at your disposal that help frame the story and direct the audience. Another reason to consider using a prop is they have this magical way of bringing a story to life. The prop gets the audience to focus their attention on interest on a physical object as a way to amplify the story. You can use it to cut through distractions and emphasize key points, as well as drive home specific messages within your story. Select the right prop at the right time and see how it draws your attention of the audience into a particular moment of your story. Not only do they help amplify the story, they also help make it more memorable. According to Toastmasters, audiences retain only about 10% of what they hear after about a week. This increases to 60% or more when you use a visual aid such as a prop. This happens because you're adding another layer of sensory inputs on top of your verbal delivery. This helps the audience literally transform your message into a memorable image. Another reason to use a prop is a way to help hold the audience's attention or even regain it. There's a good chance that your audience's attention is going to wander during your story. A prop is a good way to bring them back into the fold because the introduction of this new element keeps the story fresh and engaging, keeping them from tuning you out and making sure they don't miss a key point of the story you want them to focus on. Lastly, props are a way to help separate you from the pack. In general, most founders don't use props in their stories for a variety of reasons. Either they don't think about them, they forget about them, or they don't see them for the asset that they are. But another reason that founders don't use them is because they come with a certain degree of risk, because you're not always sure how audiences are going to respond to them. But with some research, some mental preparation, and some practice, you're going to discover what props work for you, when to use them, and what audiences they work with best. At the end of the day, showing and telling with props is an effective method to enhance your founder story. It's a resource we use not because they are cute and fun to throw at people, but because they give your story more impact, make it more memorable, and set you apart from those that don't take advantage of them. And if you choose right, you're going to have a healthy snack when you are done. Just don't forget them in your bag. Thanks for watching. No, really, don't leave them in your bag because they can make a mess. I once left a banana in my bag for 2 days. I had to disinfect that bag for 2 weeks after that. Made for a good story though.